Cherokee grandmother. She wants to know if her Cherokee grandmother has a message for her.
I have to say, I love her grandmother. She comes as, and I say this with great honor, like a crazy crow woman or a crow. Very knowledgeable. Like to keep things simple. She's holding like a rainbow ball. It's like a ball, and it looks like a rainbow. So she loves to cheer other people up. She didn't like anybody sad. Very consoling. But that's a message that she has, so that she's still around for those times for her. But
That's
she comes
so
as
cool.
a crow.
These are beings that live at the New Mexico in the Shiprock. You know, they live in the mountain there. It's a portal. Those beings live in, and you can't have anybody else. You know, like it's my room. I can't have a guy in there. Nothing like that. You know. They're really strict about that. You have to go out in the open, like it's like a balcony, you know, that you can see below, and you can see down below, and you can see them kind of training and stuff too around the edges. But it's like all the housing and stuff. All the rooms look the same. It's like a desk on the whole wall when you walk in, and then the bathroom like right here, and each person has their own bathroom, and then the bed. It's like a college dorm. They're all like college dorms, and so that's kind of what they all look like. They all kind of have like a neon color too, like the lighting and stuff in there. Me and then a guy, a girl, and then you are on the end down there, and we're like in a container, you know, like a storage container thing. You know how they have those in Antarctica, the container buildings.
Yeah.
And it's like a window too. There's a window that we can look out, but we're sitting like at a table facing out the window, and we have on like headphones to block out. They're called like noise blockers or something like that. And then so all four of us though have we're all four remote viewers, like trained remote viewers, and psionic abilities, and super soldiers too. But in this one, we are remote viewing that whole Antarctica area, and I think it is for the SSP, you know, because it's military, and so we're like looking at what's inside that cavern, like a certain cavern. All four of us are, and so we found that there's like crystal technology in there. There's like Atlantean technology stuff, you know. There would be like the crystals that you can use for, you know how they use them in Atlantis and stuff for communication and healing and everything.
Yeah.
So we're looking for that, and I guess it would be like in a room or in a cavern or something like that is what we're trying to find. And running really fast and jumping off the cliff and grabbing the helicopter, and she kept on doing that with me over and over and over until I got so fast. Like she goes again and again and again. I just have to keep on repeating it. So like that happened. So, and I've seen Spencer there, and he said he remembered being there, but he was little. And then he said that Penny Bradley was his mother, and she was his trainer there. So I can see they were like down there at the bottom area, and they were really quiet. They kind of stayed to themselves. But Spencer was like he was little, like maybe 8 or something. And they came there a little bit, and then they left. I think you have to have like some kind of credits too there. Like you have to have for different training stuff, you have to have credits at this place. So it's like a school thing too. But yeah, if you want to do something else, or there's something else, you have to go to this place and get some credits for training there at the place, like a certain amount of hours for whatever you're wanting to do. The frequency thing, like the person's laying there with the light coming down on their face, and then the other ones has the headphones on, and then that's like the splitting one aspect, then he splits into something else, you know, like the different faces there. So that's what's happening to.
Are the headphones playing tones?
Yeah, tones and frequencies that would program to create create different altars, or
Yep. Okay, I've talked about this as well.
it's like I feel like I want to go like a wave or something, because it's like a wave you have to follow, like a pattern or something that he's like, it's like a pattern that he's making you tune into, and then so it's always like a different pattern though, because you'll hear that and then go to this one, but then it's like a different pattern will go to this altar or something like that. Be like a spy on him, and he had found out, and then after that kept me like as his sex slave in his room, and just like brutally beat me. And this is a memory that I have, because so I just wondered more about that, or how can I release this from me, because it just keeps...
Well, yes, I understand. And what you have to do, and it's the hardest thing to do, is to forgive him and let him go.
When you was in the umbrella, then you was like in the middle, and then like the whole branch, I was seeing like there's a whole like circle and branches that the handler had made clones of you and programmed each one of them to do certain things, just for himself though, not for you, just for himself. So once we removed you out of the middle, then all those networks of you, because there was like virtual reality things, yeah. So you was in the middle, like plugged in, and so once Steve unhooked everything that was, connecting you to all the network, then then the Pleiadians came and got you, and then all of that went down.
Sure. And then part of us, and I kind of feel like it's more like the Earth isn't going to ascend until humanity knows enough of the truth. Because how can we be vibrating at a higher frequency when we're living in a lie?
Yeah, right.
Like how high a frequency can we be living in the Matrix?
Right.
Right?
Exactly.